Hey golfers, Dean with golfallyear.com, and today I'm going to tackle one of the most common questions I get and the most common problems I think people have with their Optishot, and that's with the driver, trying to get them accurate, seeing and being able to calibrate them and get them to hit an accurate shot. Otherwise, a lot of times, and I get this too, I get the wild crazy hook or wild crazy slice or the 350-yard shot, and it's just not accurate with the driver. And so I wanted to test it out. I want to calibrate three different clubs and see which ones calibrate and what the results are. So let's check it out. All right, golfers. So one of the main issues that many of you face, I face this a lot also, is that your driver is giving inaccurate results with the Optishot. It is reflecting off the sensors and you're getting wild hooks and slices. I get it all the time, and it tends to be, according to Optishot, it tends to be the bottom of the club and the sensors that it's reflecting. What Optishot likes to see is like to see a very reflective bottom, solid one color, preferably a silver that reflects really well. Okay, and so I have one of those clubs. I have an old club here, the titanium club that has a clear reflective bottom. And so we're going to test that out. We'll also test out another club, the Arrow Burner. Okay, this is an Arrow Burner, tailor-made Arrow Burner driver, and we'll test that out. You notice that it has some white, some black, has different colors. It has a lot of different designs on it. Optishot says that the sensors do not like that, so it shouldn't be very accurate. And then we'll try out a clear black one. This is my new PXG driver. Okay, this one has basically a clear black bottom. Does have a little bit of design on it, but we'll see how it reacts to the Optishot. We'll kind of compare them and see which one works best. Now, I know a lot of people use reflective tape. That works really well on the driver. I'm going to test it out without any tape or anything like that, just to see which driver should you use with the Optishot, or do you need to tape it, or do you need to find a club that does have that better reflection. So let's test it out and see what we get. All right, to test out each of these drivers, I'm going to be calibrating each of them and seeing if it will calibrate. Some of the clubs will not calibrate, and so it won't be accurate. And so what I'll do is I'll start with a square face. I'll do 5 short little swings. If you haven't seen how I calibrate, I'll put the link up above. And I'll take it with a square face, and then we'll do a 10-degree open and a 10-degree close face, and we'll see if the club can calibrate. All right, and that'll be kind of the true test of will it be accurate. All right, golfers, there you see that the bottom of the club of the driver really affects the accuracy of the Optishot. You know, you won't get be able to calibrate it. You won't be able to get accurate results from drivers that are not clear, or I should say, solid face bottoms that are silver and reflective and things like that. You saw how as soon as I did the one that had the silver bottom and the really reflective bottom, it calibrated just like that. The other ones I really struggled with, and you saw that it gave me Optishot now is doing that. It didn't before, but it is now saying that the calibration is compromised. And so you can see the other two drivers I used, they did not calibrate, and so I can't use those. So that's kind of a bummer that you see that Optishot hasn't been able to figure out how to get so that all drivers can be used with the Optishot, and that you don't have to tape it. I will not tape up my drivers. Especially my good driver. I may tape up one of my older ones, but my good driver, I'm not going to tape it up and have to take off the tape and do all that. I don't want to do that. So that's why I don't hit the driver with the Optishot as much as some others. But it's kind of interesting to see with that test that I did that, if you have that clear bottom, the reflective bottom, you're going to get better results. And I think that's going to be the same with your irons too. So please subscribe to my channel, doing tests like this and reviews and things like that with the Optishot and other golf simulators, and just trying to get better at golf. Subscribe down below and make sure we are getting better at golf.